Hey Cool Cat, Ben Marku here with SelfHelpSax.com. I am a saxophone teacher and performer as well as a productivity coach, so I can not only help you improve your musicianship, excuse me, but I can also help you with the rest of your day as well. As long as you don't need public speaking lessons apparently. So there we go. Hey Cool Cat, Ben Marku back again with SelfHelpSax.com. I am a saxophone teacher and performer as well as a productivity coach, so I can help you not only get the most out of your saxophone playing, but I can help you improve the rest of your day as well. And today we're talking about tongue position. Tongue position when you're playing to the saxophone refers to, duh moment on its way, the position of your tongue while you're playing. And it affects your articulation, and it also manipulates your air column as you're exhaling into the instrument. So why is it important that you understand and master this concept? First, it affects your tone and your pitch. So I'm going to play a note right now, and the only thing I'm going to change is the position of my tongue, and I want you to hear what happens. So you can hear a lot of stuff going on there, right? What else is important about it? It controls and allows you to execute various types of articulation on the saxophone. We're very lucky as saxophone players because we can express every note in so many different ways. So, for example, there's staccato, which is short notes or space in between them. And then there's legato, which is the exact opposite, also called slurring, which is no tonguing at all. Then you've got legato tonguing, which is your tonguing, but it's very light. So you hear how it's still very connected, but the tongue is still happening. But then you've got, I'll just give one more example. You can also be very extreme with it and tongue very, very hard. And this isn't ideal for all playing, but it is very effective if you're trying to make a statement. So say you're trying to play a blues and you really want to come in and be a little shouty. So it's very grungy, you know, you hear it, it's like, it's very effective, but it would get annoying really quick. So what is good tongue position, and how can we get used to practicing it so we can eventually be good at it? So the first thing is the position itself is flat and forward, almost like you're resting your tongue on your bottom gum line where your bottom teeth meet your bottom gums. But the big concept to remember is that you want as little of the tongue to hit as little of the reed as possible, because all you need to do is stop the vibration of the reed or interrupt it for a split second in order to hear the articulation. And it doesn't take that much tongue to do that. As a matter of fact, if you follow traditional, what I was taught originally, tip of the tongue onto the reed, that would look something like this. Imagine this is your tongue, tip of the tongue onto the reed. You've got way too much area. I prefer to think of a different angle, approaching the, imagine this is your tongue, or so you're hitting the tongue about a quarter of an inch back, so something like that, now that I've stuck the tongue out at you. And that area is hitting the reed at an angle like this. Because look how little touches. It's barely the tip of the reed touching barely a piece of your tongue. And that is the most efficient way to do this. I do have to give a disclaimer though. Like our embouchure and other things, there's heated debate in the saxophone community. This is just what really worked for me and really helps me feel comfortable, and I hope it does the same for you. So let's see. So the main rules are, like I said, most of the time, not all the time, you're going to be tonguing lightly. So again, as little bit of the tongue on as little bit of the reed as possible makes you very efficient, so you can play fast and clean and sound good on the saxophone. It'll also make you feel nice and comfy and warm and connected to the instrument, because once your tongue is warmed up, then it completes like the saxophone cycle of getting you in sync with the instrument. Your hands need to be, and your tongue needs to be. And last thing I want to go over is that most of the time, I don't want to say all the time because there's always an exception to every rule, but most of the time you're going to be continuously breathing into the saxophone while you're articulating, and your tongue is only going to be interrupting the air. We touched on this earlier, but it really warrants a big separate section because many beginner students hyperventilate into the saxophone, which just sounds terrible. Sorry, but it's true. So now I'm going to do the demonstration of hyperventilating into the saxophone, meaning stopping and starting every note with your air, not using any tongue at all, versus when you start to add the tongue in and play a lot more efficiently. So here we go. This is bad. Not a defined beginning, does not sound good, don't recommend it. So now let's do something. I'll just play a nice easy phrase with some basic articulation. So that was a little bit of a song called Beautiful Love, and you can hear the way the tongue works a little bit on that. So I hope you got a lot out of this video and learned all about saxophone tongue position. I'm going to make another video that is a bunch of different articulations and way that you can embellish melodies and different approaches to the color of the sound, but I just wanted to cover this today and end it here. So if you're watching this on YouTube, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, give me a like or a dislike, thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever. Leave a comment with your questions, comments, concerns, anything, criticisms, critiques, whatever. If you're on Facebook, please do the same thing. Leave me a comment. You can shoot me a message, like the page. All over the place, just search for SelfHelpSax, all one word, S-A-X, 2 at the end, just in case you're a dirty person. And yeah, but the best thing that you can do, and I need to now give my shameless plug for Backstage VIP Daily, which is my 100% free daily email newsletter. I send it to you every single day. It is a daily dose of inspiration, motivation, and information all about optimizing your saxophone playing and your day. We get rave reviews, and I really hope to see you on the inside in the VIP over there. I will talk to you really soon.